It was always cold in the old Hanak house at the end of the road. Himmin didn't believe in ghosts, but the day he moved into that house with his husband, Minjae, things started to change. He would wake up sweating, eyes searching the dark. Minjae always slept peacefully beside him, unaware. At first, Himmin ignored it. Maybe it was the stress of moving, or just dreams. The air felt heavy. The rooms creaked even when the wind wasn't blowing. And sometimes at night, he heard his name soft, like a whisper on his neck. Himmin, the voice said. Yoongi had been in the house for a long, long time. He didn't remember the last time he was human. Maybe 60 years ago, 80. But he remembered the moment he saw Himmin. But then, he started to feel someone watching him, always, everywhere. The moment he walked in, laughing, holding his husband's hand, Yoongi's world changed. Something inside his cold, forgotten soul burned. Himmin, Yoongi whispered from the shadows, "You're beautiful." He knew Himmin belonged to someone else. He knew it was wrong. But he didn't care. He wanted him. Himmin started noticing things missing. His favorite sweater, gone one day. Back the next on the bed folded, with a white rose, Minjae never noticed. One night, while Minjae was away on a business trip, Himmin stood in front of the bathroom mirror brushing his teeth. The mirror fogged up after a hot shower, but then a handprint. On the inside of the glass, Himmin froze. And then it appeared, written in the steam. "You're mine." He backed away, breath shaking. "Who's there?" he whispered. "Show yourself." The lights flickered. The air turned icy, and then Himmin, a low voice said behind him. He turned and saw him. Yoongi stood by the door, pale, transparent, but there. "Don't be afraid," Yoongi said softly. Himmin stumbled backward. "Who are you?" "I've watched you," Yoongi whispered, moving closer. "Every day, every smile, every tear. I know you." Himmin's heart raced. "Are you a ghost?" Yoongi smiled a little. "I was a man once, but now I'm just." Here, Himmin backed away. "Why are you haunting me?" Yoongi's eyes darkened. "I'm not haunting you. I love you." After that night, Yoongi appeared more often. Sometimes just watching, sometimes speaking. Himmin, Yoongi said one rainy morning, sitting by the window. "Why did you marry him?" Himmin blinked. "What?" "He doesn't understand your heart. He doesn't see you." Himmin frowned. "You don't know him." "I know you. I feel everything you feel, even when you cry alone in the shower." Himmin looked away. He had cried in the shower last night. He didn't know when he stopped fearing the ghost. Maybe it was the way Yoongi listened, or how he never judged him, or how his voice felt like a warm blanket on cold nights. Minjae was busy, always gone, always working, and Himmin was alone, except for Yoongi. One night, Himmin whispered, "I think I'm going crazy." "You're not," Yoongi said gently. "Then why do I feel safer with you than my own husband?" Yoongi's smile was sad. "Because I love you. Not with a body, not with desire, but with my soul." One evening, Himmin stood on the rooftop, looking at the sunset. Yoongi appeared beside him. "I died up here," he said. Himmin's eyes widened. "What happened?" Yoongi looked at the sky. I was waiting for someone, a man I loved. But he never came, so I jumped. Silence filled the air. I waited for years, hating him, hating love. Hating hope, he turned to Haemin. Then you came, Haemin's eyes filled with tears. I don't want you to wait anymore. Yoongi stepped closer. Then let me have you, just once, just for a moment. Be mine, Haemin. The night was cold. Haemin lay in bed, alone again. Minjae had left for a business trip in Japan. The window opened on its own. Yoongi entered. He hovered over the bed. Haemin, he said, voice shaking. Can I hold you? Haemin nodded slowly. The air grew colder, but Haemin didn't care. He felt a weight on the bed, arms around him cold but comforting. I love you, Yoongi whispered. Haemin closed his eyes. I wish I met you when you were alive. Yoongi smiled. I would have married you. But nothing stays hidden forever. One day, Minjae came home early and found Haemin in the hallway. Talking to no one, you okay? Minjae asked. Haemin jumped. Why yeah, just thinking. But Minjae wasn't stupid. He started to notice. The flowers, the handprints, the whispers. And Haemin, he started to drift away. One night, Minjae shouted, do you love me? Haemin, or do you love your ghost boyfriend? Haemin froze and said nothing. That silence broke Minjae's heart. You should leave him, Yoongi whispered one night. I can't, Haemin replied. He didn't do anything wrong. But he doesn't make you happy. I can't leave, Yoongi stared at him. Then I'll do it for you. That night, Minjae had a nightmare. A cold hand choking him, a voice saying, let him go. He woke up screaming. From that night on, he never stayed in the house again. He packed his bags. Left a note, I loved you, Haemin, but you already gave your heart to someone else, even if he's dead. Haemin stood in the empty living room, holding the note. You scared him away, he whispered. Yoongi appeared behind him. You were in pain. You didn't have to hurt him. I just wanted to protect you. I didn't ask for that. Yoongi reached for him. But this time, Haemin stepped back. You said you love me, but love isn't obsession. Love doesn't control. Yumi's expression turned dark. I died for love. And now you're killing mine. Days passed. Haemin didn't see Yoongi again. The house felt empty again, quiet. But Haemin didn't feel peace. He felt heartbreak. One night, Haemin walked up to the rooftop. Where Yoongi had died, he looked at the city lights and whispered, Yoongi, are you still here? The wind blew softly, then. Haemin, he turned. Yoongi stood there. I'm sorry, he said. I lost myself. I didn't mean to hurt you. Haemin nodded. I believe you. Yoongi looked broken. I don't want to be a ghost anymore. Not if it means hurting you. Haemin stepped forward, held out his hand. Then let go. Be free. Yoongi smiled through tears. I love you. I love you too, Haemin whispered. Yoongi touched his cheek ... for the last time. Then he vanished into the stars. Years later, Himmin lived in another city, alone, peaceful. But sometimes he would dream of cold hands, of whispers, of a ghost who loved too deeply. And every time he stood near a window, he felt a breeze and a soft voice saying, Himmin. The end. Not every story deserves a happy ending and a bonus part, so it ends here.